Hey YouTube, this is Dan making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, Jason asked if I would do my snakes and dragons, and there they are. Looking at them now, I've gone a little bit overboard again, which is my way. I end up doing them. I get onto a concept, and then my OCD kicks in. Yeah. I've sort of not perfected, but embraced, especially the Cobra. I really like it. That's pretty much my signature now, is the Cobra. I'm going to have to go over them with the wire wheel again. Displaying them like this on the board, they just sit there and then they just rust. So yeah, which is a bit shame. But I actually started doing the taipans first, which is the first style. That's a taipan. First snake. Not a bad little striker. Just with the detail work on the head, he looks like a little snake. It's just neat. Where is it? Oh, that'll do. Cortex. Problematic. They all spark about that. It's a bit hard to see in the sunlight. It's not as if I haven't got a crap ton of. I've done a couple of taipans. I've given a couple away. Taipans. Nice little snakes. Pretty easy to do. Just bend them. Do the head detail and bend them to shape. Make sure you leave the file. They're made out of round files, obviously. Make sure you leave the file teeth on, just so that they look like they've got a little bit of the scales on them. I also did these ones. So they're not, these are that was a saved one. I actually broke it and then Andrew welded it up. So that's a sort of a mouse, it was a mouse and then turned into a lizard sort of thing. The tail was a lot shorter and it turned into a nice striker now. Sparks really well. Really nice design. I like it a lot. Yeah, turned out well. It's a nice one. This one's really good too. It's just a little lizard. Nice fat little lizard. It fits in my hand really well. I really like it. This one, yeah, did a really good job with it, if I do say so myself. The sparks felt well. It's fantastic. These are all hardened, no temper, so you're going to get them spark really well. I do make sure, if you notice here, the tine is softened up right up to here. I should actually soften it probably to there, just so that it doesn't snap. But yeah, that one turned out really nice. It feels really good in the hand. Another one, another lizard. It's blunt now. It's quite blunt. Sparks really well. I have to go through and bop a heap of these again. More of my lizards, small and large. Again, I really like them too. Had a bit of a run on animals. Very fun builds. I don't know which one I like better, the big or the little one. The tails are a little bit skewy on both of them. It's a bit hard to get them straight because you've got to put them in the vise and straighten them up, but it's hard to straighten them up. I find it hard anyway. Snake variant, I only did that one recently. I've actually softened that part and I've softened that part, so yeah, it, just to make sure that nothing snaps. Sparks really well, this one does. It's a beauty. It's full on. Cobras, I got a lot of cobras. I really like them. They're really fun to do. Just different variants on cobras. It's a replacement. I broke one, so I did another one. That's a smaller one. Turned out really nice. Another cobra, even smaller again. Pretty easy to do, just flatten the hood with a ball peen hammer, do the face work, do the eyes, then bend him to shape. Make sure you don't scarp up his scales too much. A really nice build. They turn out really nice. That's all blunt. It's as blunt as I am. It does spark. I'm going to have to go through a bob. Well, let's go down deep. The amount of flint in there, you'd think I'd have some that are sharp. Yeah, I've got sharp edges there. Square cobra. Out of a square file. Turned out alright. It's not too bad. Don't mind the square ones. You just have to get them sitting right. Make sure they're not touching, because otherwise they make noises when you're striking. Then, last but not least, my dragons. I think that was the first one I ever did. Absolutely love dragons. Always been a fan of the dragons. Back in the day when I was playing Dungeons and Dragons on paper. Started in the 80s when I was a kid. Love dragons. Can't get enough of them. That one sparks so well. He turned out really nice. His face detail's really good. He's even got irises. You can see the little eyes. Everything about him is just so nice. Scarped up where he's been fighting. It's where the vice holding him. You just can't help it. He turned out so nice. Really good. Then I did a big one for Dad, and he didn't like. Oh, he liked it, but it was just too big for him. I don't mind. It's my kind of striker. Yeah, popping and sizzling. Yeah. Again, Face detail's pretty good. A little bit of overhang there, and I tried to do a little bit more detail work around there and sort of bug it up a bit, but yeah, it's not too bad. Again, the vice barked up the sides, but you just can't help that. It's just going to happen. It's just the way it is. That's pretty much it. I've given away a few. I've given away a few to Dad and Tony, why not, Jason. I've gained a lot of pleasure from making them and then giving them away. That's just the way it is. I really enjoy making them and then giving them away. But yeah, these cobras, I've never seen a cobra before. Like, I've never seen anyone making the cobra, so pretty much that's mine. Dragons, I've seen a lot of dragons. A lot of people have done. I've seen taipans, but like I've seen snakes, but the taipan is sort of mine somewhat. It's a little bit proprietary, but yeah. But the cobra, I've never seen anyone do cobras. But that being said, there's nothing new under the sun. Pretty much, I say that and then I'll find someone who's doing it, or is doing it because I've done it, which is cool. It doesn't bother me. That's just the way it is. I've taken designs I've seen and then started doing it, so it's all good all the time. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I would maybe not copy it exactly, change it up a little bit, like that's just out of personal pride, you don't copy someone else's work exactly, but yeah, you just do it. You always put your own personal twist on it. That's the way I look at it, but like I said, with blacksmithing, someone's been bashing steel with a hammer, or metal, not steel necessarily, but metal, for many thousands of years. So yeah, it's pretty hard to come up with something unique and different now, like this day and age. So yeah. Anyway, Jason wanted to see that. There they are, all up there. Yeah, got a few. I hope that's in frame. Yeah, got a few there. They're yeah, these are my favourites out of the animals. Yeah, particularly the dragons and the cobras. They're my two. If I had to pick, it'd be that one and that one. Those two there, and I do like that one too. I don't know, it's just ugly and chunky, and it's just me. Just a little thick little beast of a thing. The ugly duckling. But function over form as far as I'm concerned, like as far as it goes, and it'd fit in your pocket. And it's a heavy little thing, but yeah, works. That's what I like about it. While my work is not the prettiest, it works. That's my strikers spark, and that's the big thing. If you're going to make strikers, I've always tried to get it to spark very well. So that's why I do a thorough quench. And that's why I water quench things. I don't anneal them. I could probably do an oil quench and fool around and get the hardness, so I can bring the hardness down a little bit so they're a little bit more durable, but yeah, I can get maximum sparks out of it by a water quench, and I get really good results from that. So yeah, that's why I go that way. So yeah. Anyway, I want to show you them any requested videos. I try my best to do it. It's just the realities of my lifestyle. This is where I do my videos. If I can't do them up here or in my backyard with the reality of my neighbour, the way he is, yeah, if I can't do it in my backyard or up here, I probably won't do it. That's just the way it is. But if I can do it, I will do it. So yeah, drop a request for a video down in the description bar, in the comment section. I'll try my best. If I can, I can. If I can't, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Yeah, and we go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching.